We touched a little bit on Claus, but I would be remiss if we didn't go into it because, oh, we love Dean so much. And were you at all concerned about playing Dean? Because, now we are in a space and, it's not mine to judge right or wrong, but like, there's so many roles now where people are saying, well, if they're differently abled, it should be played by a differently abled actor. Right. If you're gay, it should be played by a gay actor, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Were you at all concerned about playing Dean?
I was concerned about playing Dean originally, not because of that, that I worried about taking a job from a differently abled person. I was mostly concerned because, I just didn't want to bring a caricature to the screen, and I wasn't so confident that they would actually let me bring a real human being. I thought they were going to look for like a caricature, but Janine Sherman Barrois, who was our showrunner, it was like, nope, we are going to bring a real person and we're going to work diligently and we're going to make sure that Dean is very, very real and fleshed out and thought about. And so I really trusted her, and I leaned on her and like the opinion of doctors and all of that stuff to really try to, bring Dean to life and to bring his plight to light and to have compassion. Now, differently abled actors, and I'm not saying right or wrong either. I know there's an interesting thing about being an actor who's able to bring these things to life, and being a differently abled person who embodies those things, but sometimes that differently abled makes other choices harder. Am I being clear?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know what I mean? And so, I think that there's space for all of it. There were times that I did things as Dean that I know as a differently abled person, you might not be able to do because it'd be triggering.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And I also know that there are things that differently abled people would do that I just couldn't do because I didn't have those triggers. So, I think there's space for all of it. And I know that this is a really interesting time, and I'm not gay myself, but playing a man who is hiding his his feelings for other men on Star, like I did with Miss Lawrence. Like, I'm really glad they let me do that, because lately it feels like I wouldn't get a chance to do the thing that I love to do, which is be an actor and try to step in different shoes. And so so anyway, that's a long answer to saying my concern wasn't originally about taking a job away from a differently abled person. It was really about being true to the character.